Alrighty, folks. Let's get started here. Before we do, or I should say, as we do, so I've done something, and I'll explain a little bit more about it once we actually get in game and there's no like yelling in my ears and the whole 9 yards. So I upgraded to 4.0.5. Now, before you all freak out, I still have a save at 4.0.1, and I still have 4.0.1 installed. So all we'd have to do is just switch back to the other profile. It's not that difficult to do. I made a new profile that was 4.0.5, and yeah. So I can swap back if we need to. However, today's live stream and tomorrow's live stream are going to be the determining factor as to if we switch back or not. So if today's live stream and tomorrow's live stream go well, then I'm not going to switch back. And ambient seems a little bit loud. I'm guessing my audio settings got reset. Of course they did. Okay. Turn down effects just a little bit. Footsteps. NPC footsteps can go down. Voice is good. Ambient. Music. Not quite so loud. That sounds better. It's still there. It's just not that bad. All right. So, another thing. One of the people who watches this on YouTube all the time, CJ2K2, suggested that we can create an empty equip slot and then go into SkyUI's menu and set it so that it unequips everything before it loads a new slot. We're going to try that. We're going to try that on stream or on camera, whatever you want. Oh, I have to go into the SkyUI settings. Oh ho. Okay. Is it in here? Favorite groups. Each group can be configured individually. So, group 3. I want you to unequip armor and hands. And 4, I want you to unequip armor. No, we're going to turn hands off here. Okay. Now, we're going to test that in a second. What I want to do first is put you in group 3 in the right hand. And put our new shield. Where's our shield? For backpack. Did I not favorite the new shield? Really? No, I did. Why can't I find it in here then? Oh, because I'm not paying attention, of course. So put that in 3. And we're going to equip that as well. So, now, when I hit F4, it should unequip everything. Oh, that's awesome. That is such a good tip. I never knew that you could do that. And then if we go back to F3, it should re-equip. Oh, it didn't equip the shield. All right. So F4 takes everything off. F3 should put everything back on. And it does. Cool. Okay. So, that's actually awesome. And I will re-explain that later if anybody needs me to. That was not what I wanted to do. Okay. So, another thing. Here at the farm, remember how I was complaining at the end of last stream about how we didn't have a forge, how I couldn't craft anything or anything like that. Yeah, it's right here. It's right here. By the way, that was supposed to be fixed. I do want to try something, however. If we come into... the crafting ledger. And actually, that was... Wait, seriously? How do I... That's weird. There's cook food. Fish. Okay. Yeah, we're going to put that on. Okay. That was what we needed. Anyway. If I come in here and look at iron. At the ingots. Right? Axe. Haha. Yes. 15 iron fragments. So now I can do stuff like break down my arrows. How can I make fire arrows? I shouldn't have the ability. Oh, I don't. Arcane craftsmanship. Okay. So, all of those arrows that we've been storing over here, I don't like that. Is that a Sky UI thing? Because Alt should be swapped between controls. Switch tab, left Alt. Okay. Set group icon, left Alt. Oh, set group icon. Okay, so what is zooming in like that then? That's not going to tell me in there. That's going to be super annoying. I wonder what that is. What if I use right Alt? Right Alt doesn't do anything. I'm going to have to look into that. Because not being able to switch, having to come down here, like switch tabs and not have anything highlighted to swap is not cool. I should be able to have stuff highlighted and swap, but you can't. I have to do it in between it showing me things. Alright, anyway, do you have... No, you do not. Okay, are they downstairs then? They might be. I'm not sure. I'm looking for our other arrows. Specifically our steel and iron arrows. Because they're the only ones we can break down currently. Okay. Did I by chance put them in here? No, not in there. And the next one down. No. Are they in the chest where the weapons should be? Dwarven iron, steel. Perfect. I also spent some time off camera planting some things. You're not supposed to be following me. So we have wheat here. We have tundra cotton over here. This is... I don't remember. Death bell. Yeah. As you can see, I've just planted stuff pretty much all over the place. Cabbage. Snowberries. I think these are all potatoes. We still have a whole bunch of stuff that we're places where we can plant stuff, so. And, yeah, someone made a comment on the... Seriously? I didn't check that. On the YouTube channel that basically said, what was it? I think it was Skyrim Farming Simulator or Farming Simulator Skyrim or something like that. Is it getting grainy for you guys when I turn real quick? A little bit. It is getting a little bit grainy. Oh, that's not good. That means I have a setting messed up somewhere. Let me check on that real quick. Let's save. I may go offline. I just wanted to let you guys know that that may happen. Streaming downputs at 3,000. We're on high. All right, one sec. I'm going to have to stop the stream real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Let's try this. Let's see how this works. All right, so we're back up. That was what I needed to check. Spin around. I know it gets a little blurry on my screen. I just want to see if it pixelates. It's still pixelating. What the crap? It makes no sense. No sense. Can I change my bitrate while I'm streaming? No. Of course not. Streaming with Druzzl, trying to figure things out. Yay! I'll be right back. That is so weird. I have no idea. No idea what's going on. So instead of putzing around, let's get going, shall we? How is it, actually? Whee! It's still getting grainy. I have no idea what's going on. I'm going to have to figure it out later because we need to get going. As my phone goes off like 15 times because I'm popping in and out. All right. Let's get some iron. Actually, let's do this. Let's get some iron fragments. Yeah, no charcoal. So, yeah, from steel arrows. The nice thing is now I can make fragments, and I can break down arrows and stuff like that that would normally break into fragments, and eventually craft them into ingots. So those are bolts. I don't want to knock down my bolts. No. I should be able to make 3 steel ingots. And yeah, you can go right back to fragments if you need. So that's nice. Alright, let's get these crafting supplies dropped off. So there are still 2 here. I did a test. There's still 2 there. That's kind of annoying. There's 2 chests there. And I have no idea why. But there's 2 chests there. I'm sorry for all the pixelation if you guys are getting that too. I have no idea what's actually causing it or why. This is not where this stuff goes. This is where this stuff goes. Okay. So we need to go take the Mammoth Tusk, and then we need to go back up to... wrong way. Back up to Riften. Looks fairly... Well, by fairly normal, do you mean fairly normal for one of my streams, or fairly normal for streaming, period? Like when I move real quick, and it looks on my side like it kind of pixelates when I'm moving. Like the encoder can't keep up. Does it do that on yours? Even when we're riding around, man. Yes, every now and then, not often. Okay. There is one other thing that I could do that's the ini files. I could drop down to medium, which I may do. That was a loading chunk, though. Were you here at the beginning when I explained everything that I did or learned? You were online, just not in front of the computer. Okay. So I upgraded to 4.0.5. However, it's a different profile. So if we have to, at the end of either today's live stream or tomorrow's live stream, if it's just like way too buggy and things are being way too weird, we can revert back to 4.0.1. That was one thing. Another thing was I found out in the Sky UI MCM menu, if you come down to General and you can switch your favorite groups, right? The F groups. You can have, I currently have Group 3 and Group 4 set to unequip armor before it switches to that group. So now, when we switch to our mage robes, it actually unequips everything. It unequips everything and just equips our mage stuff. And when I switch back, it re-equips everything for our armor, which I think is just awesome. It's just so useful. So it's no longer a, yeah, I like that much better. Too. It's no longer a, oh, you have one piece of not armor on that's increasing your magicka cost. Now it's just straight up, this is as cheap as it's going to get. Hello, courier. I'm guessing you were not for me. Okay. Oh, you were for me.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Well, thank you. Yes, I'll pay my taxes. Another thing that I did was I actually made it so that money weighs stuff, because apparently I'd set it so that money doesn't weigh anything. I don't remember how. Like, I went back through all of my MCM settings, and apparently half of them were messed up. So, I fixed them. But half of them were messed up. It's kind of funny. I need a second solid state drive. This is getting to be a little bit ridiculous. All right. Another thing is I'm going to leave the FPS up in the corner. Yeah, I think I do need to drop down to the medium presets. Man. All right. And part of that is just because I'm recording. That's why the frames are not what they should be. Okay. We need Carletta.
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst. That bard Mikhail is
Didn't I already
for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh. If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
So, Carlotta was not the person that we needed. It was...
Need something?
Who did higher res on 4.0.5? That's the only thing that I can think of, is that I'm using the high ini files instead of the medium ini files. That's the only thing I wasn't sure about, was the ini files. So I went with high. And I tested it beforehand and it worked just fine, but you know, it can work just fine while you're not recording and streaming, and then mess up while you're streaming. So it is entirely possible that I need to turn down those. I need that. Turn down those settings, which I should be able to do pretty easily. Ysolda. Okay, and then we actually have 2 things to do down. Did I seriously not choose the right one? This one. So we got 2 things to do down in Riften. We have an Intimidate and Broken Helm Hollow. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can go find Ysolda. Kid who always seemed to get in the way. All right, Inga and Daniel. Yeah, but even still, the Requiem patch can patch that out. Like, there's an immersive... There's a follower from the Khajiit that I tried to get last stream that for whatever reason we couldn't get. Where is Ysolda? Is it you? No, you're a stranger. I thought she was the one who ran this stall. Seriously? I have a tusk for her, and I don't know where she is. I mean, we can check. I don't usually talk to the patrols. We can definitely start talking to them and see if there's someone that I can recruit.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Mikael. Loris, Thine. So I don't think I have 5K. Oh, we're close to 5K, though. So close to 5K. All right, I don't think she's in here. Wait, was she in here? Or does she have a blue dress? What? What do you want? Silly phone. Going off like 50 million times. Okay, so she's got on a blue dress. That's nice to know. I didn't see her inside, though.
Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
I wonder if she went down this way. See, my thing is, the last time I saw her, she was going up to the keep. So maybe we should go up there and see if she's up there. Well, another thing we could do. That's the only thing that it's telling me about? Don't I have... Oh, no, Whoops. Yeah, that would help. She's not here. Unless I don't have that ticked either. Dang it. Bring 1 Mammoth Tusk to Ysolda. Oh, now it's here. Oh, she's at home. Okay. Why she would be at home, I have no idea. Now, I wish when you did this, she would actually go create her own shop instead of just kind of still hanging around Skyrim.
Once
She does have a blue dress.
Trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Well, here's your Mammoth Tusk.
You. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
So, speech went up Wait, that straight up just levels up speechcraft. It's not even a this is later or anything. It just straight up leveled up speechcraft. That's nuts.
Farewell.
I'll take your septums. What else do you have? Boots. Glazed goblet. More boots. Paper. Don't need paper. Now that you know we're friends, I may as well take what I can, right? So the lantern is stealing, but the basket isn't?
Just sitting there for the taking.
I know. It's even in your house. What are the chances of that happening? Ah, the wolf pelt is not in. I honestly don't know how it's so high. And Bethesda at its finest, by the way. With plants just sticking through walls. I have no idea if prices affect speechcraft. I know that I've done a lot of trading. A lot of trading. Where is... Oh, you. Okay.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
She's not yours.
Maybe you're right. I guess I just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle one lass. On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again.
Thank you. I was actually expecting to have to brawl him.
Women love...
I was completely expecting to have to brawl. Was not expecting to just be able to walk away. All right, let's see here. Do we have anything else that I don't necessarily want to just carry around?
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Oh, this one didn't get re-equipped. Oh no, I do have a front right. Okay. I have to remember that the stars mean that those are the ones that are going to be equipped. Oops. Except for these, I forgot about these. Okay, so I have to put the necklaces and the rings